meeting on transgender policy and critical race theory.
Tonight, the Chico School Board has voted to keep its current policy that critics describe as parental secrecy. The district will not inform parents if a child identifies by another gender.
What? What the fuck?
I think we have to accept that school boards have no interest in properly educating our kids. They don't care about our kids. They want to indoctrinate them. Indoctrinate them into what? Well, an agenda that does not align with any real family values. In this next video, we're actually going to see what happens. If you like our content and what we do here, please check out the link in the description for my new forthcoming book, Mega Kids, A Guide to Fixing America's Broken Education System. It's a great read with tons of helpful advice for parents tired of the agenda being pushed in our schools and onto our children. Sort of indoctrination. Take a look.
I was in my early 20s when my daughter was born, and it changed me immediately. And in those couple of years, she was my little sidekick. She went everywhere with me. She did everything with me. And yeah, we've always been really close. She came to me before this all began to talk to me about some anxiety she was experiencing. You know, she's just always been able to come to me and talk to me about things. At the end of her 7th grade year, she began talking with a school social worker, but they did transfer her to this other social worker who I had never met, and he never reached out to me to tell me that he was going to be working with my kiddo. And everything about it felt like the goal was to remove me from any sort of conversation surrounding my daughter's mental health. One day, family affair, we were cleaning my daughter's bedroom and we discovered a breast binder in her bedroom. And so I had a conversation with her and asked her where it came from. She finally came out and told me that the school had given it to her, and more precisely, the school social worker. This is a breast binder. This is one of the binders that was given to my daughter. And as you can see right here, there's like an added layer of like compression where your breasts are to compress them to make you appear more masculine. It hurt as a mom to know that she was keeping a secret, but I think it hurt even more to know that adults were encouraging her to keep these secrets. It really makes you wonder what other things are occurring in your schools. It really makes you question everything. I met with the principal and the superintendent. They met with the social worker on Tuesday, and then I met with them again on Wednesday with the superintendent, and they just decided that the social worker did nothing wrong and that they weren't going to investigate the situation. This situation really is about my parental rights being violated, about a social worker who had never even had a conversation with me, encouraging my child to keep secrets from me. To tell her, you know, look, I'm not going to tell your mom, and you don't have to either. So she's bringing these breast binders home and hiding them in her room on me. That's distressing. At 13, keeping secrets from your parents is a stressful situation. I went to a school board meeting and I spoke up about this issue. The only response I got was thank you for your comment. I have 3 kids who need an education, and I would love to be able to send them to a public school, and in the current environment I'm not comfortable with that. And so I feel like, unfortunately, it's going to take legal action from parents like myself to really make change happen. The Goldwater Institute jumped on board with this because they know it's important, because parental rights are incredibly important, and they've been beyond supportive. There's no way I would have continued to pursue a lawsuit if it wasn't for the Goldwater Institute. My daughter, I pulled my daughter out of school, and I'm homeschooling her currently. She's in 8th grade, and so I don't know what high school is going to look like for her. Our goal as parents is to raise amazing human beings who contribute to society, who care about other human beings. That's our goal as a mom, a dad. We want to raise happy, healthy people, and to be left out of such a life-altering decision it just doesn't even make sense as a mom. I don't want to lose my daughter.
If you like our content and what we do here, please check out the link in the description for my new forthcoming book, Mega Kids, A Guide to Fixing America's Broken Education System. It's a great read with tons of helpful advice for parents tired of the agenda being pushed in our schools and onto our children.